Hello everyone, I'm Joe. Welcome to another episode. Today I decided to separate my whale fin, the Sansevieria masoniana. The baby plant here on the right has outgrown the mother plant. So every time the baby plant is bigger or taller than the mother plant, it's a good idea to separate them. Okay, let me show you how I do it. First, prepare your tools and a small alcohol prep pad and clean. I'll quickly wipe it off and you'll set aside the tools. Okay, let's take out the plant. I always use gloves. It's good to have gloves when you deal with any type of succulent. Let's take out the plant. Okay, I'll show how deep the root is. Okay, so the root is here. So it's about 5 inch. The depth of the root is currently 4 to 5 inch. Okay, so I think it's a good idea when you separate the whale fin. Don't just put it in a very small pot. I think it's good to plant it in at least 4 and ideally 5 or 6 inch pot. Okay. Let's see where we need to cut it. They are quite close to each other. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the root that is connected to each other is a little bit thicker than I thought. It's about 1 inch. It's a little bit shorter than 1 inch, but is approximately 1 inch. My initial plan was to use that tool that I showed you earlier. Okay, I think we can still use it. Sometimes I use a saw to just cut it, but today I think we're able to use the scissor. Okay, get back to your clean scissor and no, I need a saw. The length here is too short. Let me get the saw and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back with my saw here. It's called razor tooth saw. It's a very useful tool when you when you separate plants. Okay, now I have my clean saw. I'm gonna cut through the middle. Okay, that's it. Took only a few seconds. And this was the mother plant on the left, and this is the baby plant. And if you use the saw, you can get a clean cut like this. I'll say that's pretty clean. And yeah, I'm gonna put them in a separate pot. The mother plant will go back to the original pot here, and the baby plant will go inside here. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Yeah, you can fast forward if you like, if you want to just see the result. Today I just wanted to show how the roots on the whale fin looks like and how to separate using the scissor or saw. So scissor is useful when the width of the root is short, but if it's wide, you need to use a saw. Okay, let's plant them with the prepared soil here. I have a lot of perlite mixed in regular potting mix. This time I'm going to plant this so the plant can kind of not lean backwards, if you know what I mean. Some whale fin kind of lean backwards, so this time I'm gonna make it kind of stand straight. Yeah, maybe this time I'll use this tool too. One important thing is that just try them to not move a lot. So you have to kind of gently press the soil in. Newly separated plant wants to stay still, so don't move them around too much, and kind of put them in a compact soil as you can, as much as you can. Okay, the mother plant is back to her pot. I think it's more up straight than before, and so it looks better. And about watering, in my experience, you don't need to water it right after you separate the Sansevieria plants, but it doesn't really matter. You can water it or either not water it. Both way will survive and do well. But since I watered the plant 1 week ago, I'm gonna leave it for a few days or 1 week, and yeah, after a few days or 1 week, I'm gonna water it. So I'm gonna leave this and not disturbed. Yeah. Okay, that looks really nice. Okay, now let's do the baby plant. Okay, now let's work with the new baby plant. Well, it has a really healthy root. So yeah, it was time. I think it was time to separate it. The baby plant is more up straight than the mother's, but I don't know why it has the 2 lines here. It was born like that. It didn't get any physical damage from me. It was just naturally there, that 2 white lines on the leaf. So that's a kind of a minor imperfection, but I don't think it's a major problem, or it doesn't look like a disease. Yeah, it will probably do well. Yeah, I sometimes just hit the pot like that to kind of prevent the air, so the roots don't get exposed to air. Yeah, so it's good to just hit the pot a little bit, 1 or 2 times like that, just to avoid air being there. Okay, that looks nice, right? Yeah, it turned out really well. So the baby plant is in this new pot, and yeah, separating and potting the new whale fin is finished. And same like the mother plant, I'm gonna wait for 1 week, about 1 week before watering. And yeah, the whale fin kind of likes water, so they'll even survive if you, they'll like even weekly watering, but I do bi-weekly watering and give them like this, with this size of plant, maybe 150 milliliters of water each 2 weeks is, I think it's ideal. But they can definitely take 200 milliliters as well, I think. So yeah, it depends on the environment and also the development of the root. If they have more root and more sunlight, they can take more water. So it really depends on the environment. So you have to do some experiment, give them incrementally increase the watering like 50 milliliters every time, and you can know that how much they really want every 2 weeks. Or yeah, I water them every 2 weeks, but you can water differently. Okay, today that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.